Hello everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. The Pokemon Company has just revealed some of the cards inside of the 30th celebration sets, so we're going to have our honest first reaction to it, including the brand new Futuristic Rare Mew EX and Mewtwo EX. These seems to be the flag Pokemon cards of the set because the pack art features Pikachu, Mew, Mewtwo. So they're still going with, like that Gen 1 nostalgia hit. We got ourselves the Futuristic Mew and Mewtwo. These are meant to represent the future of Pokemon TCG. Everything is chrome in the future. We got ourselves the Mew EX. They look okay. It looks like they literally took the teaser art and just threw it on the cards. I didn't think people were going to take it literally when they saw all these different energy types floating around, that these cards would literally have those energy types in the cards themselves. They look like no other Pokemon cards before, so I'll give it that, is that it's a completely new design. Like, we've never seen anything like this in the hobby. These will most likely be texturized and fully holographic, so they'll probably look a lot better in person. I think a lot of people are going to look at this art and immediately go, oh, that looks really flat. Oh, I don't know if I like that kind of CG art. I think that's going to be a lot of people's initial impression. And I think it's going to take some time for you to really soak these in, if they're cool or not. It's going to take some time down the line, especially once we see the true reveal of the physical cards, because they'll be fully holographic, texturized, and they'll probably throw some glitter on it to make it extra shiny. So we'll see how well they actually look in person. At first off, I'll say they're neat and they're different, and I'm okay with that. I prefer the company do something neat and something different. And the interesting thing about these is that obviously the 30th anniversary stamp on them, they have their own unique hollow texture pattern. It's look like what they're going with. So they do have some fun ideas for these. We'll see how well they look in person. Oh yeah, the other big thing that I noticed was the set size, which is very large. 128 cards inside of the main set, with up to right around 30 secret rare. Mew EX is exactly the 30th secret rare inside of this set. So it looks like there's going to be exactly 30 secret rare. I'm assuming the Mew EX is the last secret rare, because Mew is usually the last secret rare inside of any given set. And so there are exactly 30 secret rare. The Mew EX is one, and the Mewtwo EX is number 29. Very, very fair. 30 secret rare inside of the set, and these are large sets. It's bigger than Chaos Rising. It's bigger than Perfect Order. It's bigger than Phantasmal Flames. The Mewtwo EX and the Mew EX looks very solid, and these are large sets. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of booster packs to be chasing these two inside of 30 celebration sets. These are not small sets. Next up, there's going to be 30 Pikachus inside of this set. 30 unique common Pikachus, I guess you could call it. They don't have their own rarity tier, but I would call them all common Pikachu cards. You get one inside of every single booster pack, so you'll need to rip open at least 30 booster packs to pull all of them if you're lucky and never pull a duplicate. And they're all drawn by different artists, and they're meant to represent, different renditions of Pikachu. All common, and they do all have their own unique cards, so they're all different in that they all have their own unique attack effects. Some of them have effects, some of them don't, it seems. We'll see what happens to these, because most Pikachus are never playable, but with 30 unique Pikachu, you never know. They're all super cute. I'm assuming they're all going to be right around the same price point. I don't know if they'll make a rare version of one or the other. Like, one would be an illustration rare, and one would be an SIR, and the other 28 would be all common. So far, I'm excited for it. You get a guaranteed Pikachu inside of every single booster pack, which is very similar to the idea I had for the 30th anniversary. As well as having a Pikachu, there are a bunch of other cards inside of the set, and they are supposed to represent night and day. That was the theme of the 30th celebration, which is that they're supposed to represent different times of the day. We got ourselves the Umbreon, representing nighttime. We got ourselves the Espeon, representing daytime, and then we have ourselves some other illustration rares that represent daytime and nighttime. The Lapras representing daytime. We got ourselves Psyduck's Feel inside the card, and they all have the 30th celebration stamp. People are going to hate these. I know there's a solid portion of the community that do not like the 30th celebration stamp. I kind of agree. I don't think it's needed. Why is it needed on every single card? To make the set feel extra special? I don't get it. So this is an illustration rare, so it is part of the 30 unique secret rare cards. The Hisuian Zorora, supposed to represent nighttime. Adorable art, great looking card. I actually really like this one. And we got ourselves Lycanroc, also representing daytime, or sorry, nighttime. Another really cool card. And we also got a Sylveon EX and Greninja EX. As a part of all of these cards, there is also another unique group, which is the callback cards. We got ourselves the 30th Celebrations Charizard. I think these will be in their own unique subset. We got ourselves the base set Charizard, which, did we really need a base set Charizard again? I feel a little salty, just because Charizard is taking up a slot that it has already been given many a times, and I don't think it's needed. But people always love pulling base set Charizard. You gotta have base set Charizard. We had base set Charizard in XY Evolutions. We had base set Charizard in the 25th Celebration set. And we're getting base set Charizard again in the 30th Celebration set. Are we going to get it in the 35th, 40th, 45th, 50th? Probably, because people always want a chance to pull a base set Charizard. It's not going to be a super expensive card. The 25th Celebration one wasn't super expensive. I don't expect this one to be either. I think there's going to be some other ones that are going to be way more expensive. Skyridge Lugia. Skyridge Lugia is going to be way more expensive than this Charizard. Pikachu and Zekrom. Very, very cool. I don't think it's going to be super expensive. Again, these are kind of neat to have, but most people don't care about these besides some of the key callback cards. Base sets Charizard and Skyridge Lugia. Going over to Poke Beach, where they have the actual pack art. The pack art looks solid. I think it could be a little better. It's a little bit weak. It's, again, supposed to represent the future. You can see half of it, where we have ourselves the past, and then we have ourselves this super colorful, kind of colorful, because there's some black in it, future. I think that's supposed to what it represent. We got ourselves Pikachu, Mew, Mewtwo. And the Japanese version of the pack art looks pretty much identical, so they're keeping it very symmetrical. We also have ourselves the Japanese version of the texturing. Again, they just threw glitter at the card and just went all out. The Japanese versions are way more sparkly. They usually are always way more sparkly. It looks really, really, really solid. Again, though, these are going to be more like fun to have cards, super collectible, but at the same time, very, very niche. It's going to be up to you whether you want them or not. They have their original set sizes and set numbers, so they are truly a reprint. This is 1% as close to a reprint as you can get for these cards. Then we got ourselves some teasers of the other Pikachu arts that are available. There's going to be 30 of them. This one looks absolutely adorable. I dig it. I think it's kind of neat that they threw in 30 unique Pikachu. That's one is definitely Tomokozu Komiya. Like, some of these are real obvious who drew them. It'll be cool. It'll be interesting to see which artist gets to draw all of these different ones. And again, they'll be very sparkly. Very, very sparkly. So I think it's a neat design. The Mewtwo EX and I think the Mew EX, these are going to be the cards that people are going to be the most divisive over. I don't think people are going to love these. At least right out of the gate. It's going to take some time to love them. Especially, you need to see their hollow pattern and how textured they truly are. It takes time for people to really stew it over and end up saying, yeah, you know what, I kind of like them. We also got a ton of cards that are coming. These are all legendary. Very common. In the 25th anniversary set, they threw in a ton of legendaries too. So expect every gen to be fully represented. These are probably the teaser illustration rares. Look solid. They all look solid. No complaints about any of them. The Japanese promo cards had their reveal. Same set of cards, but look at how well texturing those Pikachus are. Dang. Like, once you see these cards, you're like, oh, if this is what those Pikachus look like, they suddenly are way more cool because they're not just common cards. I don't know if the English versions are going to do the same thing. The Japanese versions look fantastic. Look at that sparkle. These are blingy. So very cool design on those. And obviously we've got ourselves a teaser of some of the other cards that are making a callback. So Skyridge Lugia, for sure. If they show the card, it's making a return inside of the set. Palkia X, Palkia Level X, Skyridge Lugia. We got ourselves the Darkrai and Cresselia Legends card. It's kind of neat. Darkrai and Cresselia. You know, Darkrai is very popular. Cresselia, less so. And we also got some of the other ones. Amazing Rare, Arceus V Star, Zacian V. Like, these are big cards inside of the TCG as well. I know, like, Arceus V Star and Zacian V was a terror for a while, too. And Pikachu and Zekrom won World. So, like, again, all these cards are really, really solid, which is why they're making a callback of these specific card, is that they were very impactful in the TCG. If you look at these cards and you're like, oh my god, who would want these, Jake? It's because they were impactful in the TCG, and the Pokémon TCG would like to celebrate the TCG element. So yeah, these were cards that are impactful in the TCG. I don't know if base set Charizard was really impactful in the TCG, but it's more of, it's base set Charizard. You gotta have it in the set. Skyridge Lugia, gonna be a big pull. Even with having a 30th anniversary stamp, people are still gonna want it. It's gonna be a big pull. Base set Charizard still always expensive, but not nearly as expensive. I like the set. I think it looks cool. I'm excited to see everything inside of it. It's a big set, way bigger than I thought it was ever going to be. Oh yeah, so the English version is going to have like a cool holographic 30th celebration stamp right there. Very, very neat. Very, very cool cards. You get one inside of every single booster pack, so in general, they're probably not going to be very expensive. I'll tell you what some people are going to try. Some people are going to try to get 30 sequentials of these in PSA, I'm sure. And that's going to be very challenging. All right, everybody. That's been the reveal of the 30th celebration set. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you excited for this set? Is this everything that you hope it would be and more? They certainly cooked. They certainly did cook. Some of these I wasn't expecting. Like, you know, like 30 unique Pikachu. That was something I thought I was going to do for the 30th anniversary. Like, I literally thought I was going to do that. I didn't realize the Pokemon Company was literally going to steal my idea. All right, let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.